Alright, so once we know how to read and write to a text file and from the text file, then we're going to create an application which is replacing the text from the source file and put a new text into the target file. So we cd2 out, cd2 production, and then circle com. So that's just the package util cd2 production, cd2 circle, cd2 com, cd2 util. And we're gonna run with Java, right? Replaced text, right? That's the command that it says it has to be this argument, otherwise exit is not gonna do it. Our source. Alright, so we have to specify the location of our source, which is here, right? Copy, and we say we're going to do scores as our source. Paste / scores.txt, and we can do the same to the target. Paste, and let's do /target.txt. It should create that for us. Like the first here, just check if the source is existing. If it does, then it's processed. To the second, if the target already exists, in this case not exists, I don't have the target.txt in here yet. So it should just create that by create an instance of input and output, start to read in from the source file line by line and replace the text. Now, what text I want to replace? Let's check. Wherever it says Jones, I'm going to replace this to Doe. Okay. So that means original text is Jones, and the new text we use space to separate the arguments, right? Doe. Let's run the program by hit enter. Cannot find or load main class replace text. Okay, so that meaning that it cannot find this replace text.class. Since replace text.class has this package, so what I need to do is I need to specify the package like com dot util dot. Okay, so let's cd back and let's test again. Okay, so since I already have that to get into com and util, I don't have to be in that location, and it seems it's complete. There's no errors anymore. So that's why I go back to the circle level and do the package instead, because there's a package name. And it's just create a target. Now let's open and check if it works. There you go. We just replace Jones with Doe. So that's an application. Replace text. Alright, so we come back and look at in the next video, right? Actually, we already looked at this a little bit last time, right? So this is just an application to read data from the web. An application. We can just go to the link and read the data from the URL and use the web crawlers application. And I think you can pretty much just look at this by your own. This is just an application already. Okay. We can just use the URL class and provide the HTTP that you read in, and just open the stream, read all the data in as a text file, right? As long as it has the file to read, keep reading in. This one is counting how many lines you read in, right? And then we can just pretty much just count the file size here. Now, when you use that URL, it's required to handle exception by using try and catch. to make sure that the URL is valid and there's no problem with input and output exceptions. And web crawler is just an application that we can make a web crawler when we look at it already last time. So you just pretty much just loop through the URLs, like first web page, to see if there's any other links by looking at HTTP. If there's HTTP, that means there's more links to look at. So you just push that into the stack and pop them and keep doing that over and over again through the loops, right? So we can look at the code here where we just use the list, like instead of stack we just list, keep pushing the starting URLs into the list over and over again until we read them all. We remove it from the list and we just pretty much just do the caller by print everything out. So you can just look through this code on your own. Okay, we pretty much done with chapter 12. So next time we will look at chapter 13.